Good day. This is Sir Bren, and our lesson for today is about domain and range of inverse functions. Okay, first we will discuss the properties of inverse function. So ito yung ating dapat tingnan, or there are three rules. So sa una, I will read the inverse f raised to the negative 1 of x, or the inverse function is one-to-one function if the function is also one-to-one. Ibig sabihin, only one-to-one function has an inverse function. Okay, tatandaan yan. And then we have this 2 and 3. The domain of the inverse function is also the range of the original function, while the range of the inverse function is the domain of the original function. So take note ulit sa number 1 na ang mga one-to-one function has inverse function. Examples of one-to-one function ay yung function na may polynomial with degree of odd numbers. So like we have the linear function, we have the cubic function, and etc. So ibig sabihin yung mga functions with even number degrees is not one-to-one. Okay, tatandaan yan. Also, pag ginraph natin yung function, for example, a linear function. So, meron tayong linear function dito. So, when we graph a linear function and we do a horizontal line test, so meaning it touches or intersects the graph only once, ibig sabihin this is one-to-one function, no? Pag ang graph natin is a quadratic function, pag quadratic naman, with degree of 2, so it has a shape of a parabola. So pag gumawa tayo ng horizontal line test for this quadratic function, this is not one-to-one. So, ibig sabihin, wala siyang inverse. Okay? So, first example is to find the domain and range of the function 2x minus 1. So, as you can see, itong function natin has a degree of 1. This polynomial function has a degree of 1. Okay, meron tayong exponent 1 dito. So, note for the linear function, the domain and range is all real numbers. So, pag sinabi natin real numbers, it includes positive and negative integers, irrational numbers, and fractions, except complex numbers. So, ibig sabihin, no restricted values for both domain and range. So, therefore, our domain is the set of x values such as x is the set of all real numbers. Okay, so gagawa tayo ng set notation na katulad nito. Again, is a set of the domain of the function is the set of x values such as x is the set of all real numbers. Okay, for its range, the range naman is the set of y values such that y is the set of all real numbers also. Okay, so now we will get the domain of the inverse function. For the inverse function of f of x is equals to 2x minus 1, ganito lang, so we will do the following steps. We will change f of x into y, so magiging y is equals to 2x minus 1, and then we interchange x and y. So yung y gagawin natin x, and then yung x gagawin natin y. So the next step is to solve for y in terms of x. So we transpose negative 1 to the other side. So magiging x plus 1 is equals to 2y. And then we divide both sides by 2 para makancel yung 2 dito. And then lumipat dito, no? So this becomes, babaliktarin lang natin, no? Y is equals to x plus 1 over 2. And then we will change back yung y to the symbol, no? The inverse symbol. F to the negative 1 of x. And then copy x plus 1 over 2. Okay, so ito yung kanyang inverse function. Now, to find the domain of the inverse function, of this inverse function, so the domain, the set of x values such as x is the set of all real numbers. Okay. And then the range of the inverse function is the set of y values such as y is the set of all real numbers. Okay, so this is the domain and range of the inverse function, and this is for the domain and range of the original function. For our next example is to find the domain and range given f of x is equals to 2x plus 1 over 3x minus 4. So ito yung ating tinatawag na rational function. Okay, we have the numerator and denominator, okay, which are both polynomials. Okay, to find first the domain of the function, so take note that for rational functions, titingnan natin yung denominator and we will find the restriction. Okay, so ibig sabihin we equate yung denominator na 3x minus 4, equate natin siya sa 0, and then we will solve for x. So for solving for x, we transpose negative 4 to the other side, magiging positive, and divide both sides by 2. So x value, or x is equals to 4/3. Okay, so the domain is the set of x values such as x is the set of all real numbers except x should not be equal to 4/3. Okay, kasi pagka nag 4/3 yan, magiging undefined yung ating function. Okay, for the domain of the inverse function, domain of the inverse function, yung the original function, yung f of x, we will change that to y, and then copy 2x plus 1 divided by 3x minus 4, and then we interchange the position of x and y. So yung y magiging x, and all x's on this right side magiging y. Okay, next is we solve for y in terms of x. So ang gagawin natin, we multiply both sides by 3y minus 4. So we will do distributive. So magiging sa left side is x times 3y minus 4. Sa right side makakancel ito, ang matitira is 2y plus 1, and then we distribute x doon sa loob. So magiging 3x times 3y is 3xy, and then x times negative 4 is negative 4x is equals to 2y plus 1. So pagsamahin natin yung may x sa kabilang side and then yung y, pagsamahin natin sa left side natin 3xy, yung 2y transpose natin sa kaliwa, magiging negative 2y equals yung negative 4x i-transpose natin sa kanan, magiging positive 4x, and then copy plus 1. So mapapansin natin sa left side meron tayong common factor na y, no? So we factor out y, dito tayo factor out y, ilabas natin. So matitira sa loob is 3x minus 2, and then equals to 4x plus 1. So we want to isolate y, therefore we divide both sides by 3x minus 2. So makakancel siya dito. So our y becomes y is equals to 4x plus 1 divided by 3x minus 2. And now lastly, we will change back yung y sa f of yung kanyang symbol na inverse, f raised to negative 1 of x is equals to 4x plus 1 over 3x minus 2. And then the next procedure, kasi hinahanap natin yung domain, so ganito na yung ating form. Yung ating denominator, we will equate the denominator to 0 because we are finding the restriction. So 3x minus 2 is equals to 0, and then we will solve for x. 3x, yung negative 2 to the other side becomes positive 2. Divide both sides by 3, therefore x is equals to 2/3. Now we can now get the domain, no? So the domain of the inverse function is equals to the set of x values such that x is the set of all real numbers except what? Except 2/3, or x should not be equal to 2/3. Okay, ilagay lang natin sa taas yung mga answers natin kanina, no? So now we are getting the range of the original function. So sabi nga natin yung ating properties, that the domain of the inverse function will be the range of the original function. So sulat natin, no? So ito daw siya. So the range therefore can be written as this. Y should not be equal to 2/3, while yung ating domain ng original function will be the range of the inverse function. So gamit natin dito ay y should not be equal to, or is not equal to 4/3. For our next example is we will find the domain and range of f of x is equals to the square root of 3x plus 5. So this is a radical function. Okay, first we find the domain. So the domain, the procedure here is we equate the radicand, no, itong nasa loob na polynomial sa loob ng radical sign, which is called the radicand, to 0. So the radicand is 3x plus 5, and then our symbol is greater than or equal to 0. So we will equate that to greater than or equal to 0. and then we solve for x, so 3x positive 5 to the other side will becomes greater than or equal to negative 5. Now, by the way, we are getting the restriction, no? And then to isolate x, we divide both sides by 3. 3 here cancel, so our answer is x is greater than or equal to negative 5/3, which is the restriction of the radical function. Therefore, the domain of the function is equals to x, such as x is greater than or equal negative 5/3. Okay, in getting the range, no, range ng original function is we will take note the sign of the given function. So kung ang sign niya is positive, like this one, no, positive to, this is positive, di lang natin sinusulat. Since the radical is positive, the range is y such that y is greater than or equal to 0. Okay, so this is the domain and this is the range. So if meron naman pagkakataon na negative yung ating given, so ang magiging sagot dito is kung negative siya, no, if negative sign, ang magiging sagot is the range is y such that y is less than or equal naman to 0. Okay? Okay, next is to find the domain of the inverse function. So the domain of the inverse function is the range of the original function, di ba? So we will just copy ito. So the domain, yung y gagawin lang natin x kasi domain, such that x, and tingnan natin symbol ng range na is greater than or equal to 0. So ito yung kanyang counterpart. While yung domain of the original function is the range of the inverse function. So we will write this, kung yung domain ay x, ito naman ay y such that y is greater than or equal to negative 5/3 or 5/3. Okay, our last example, find the domain and range of f of x is equals to x squared minus 4. So this is an example of a quadratic function. Okay, remember that quadratic function is not a one-to-one function, kasi pag kinwrap mo siya and then you do a horizontal line test, it will intersect more than once ng ating graph. So it fails the horizontal line test. Therefore, it is not a one-to-one function. Ngayon, kung isusulat natin yung domain of the function, the domain is equals to x such as x, and then ang ating symbol is greater than or equal to 0. Okay, for a not one-to-one function. And then the domain of the inverse function, we will do again the steps. So we change the f of x into y is equals to x squared minus 4, and then interchange x and y, and then solve y in terms of x. So x negative 4 to the other side becomes positive 4 is equals to y squared. So pagbalik rin lang natin, and then we will do the square root method for both sides. Pag in-square natin yan, so maka-cancel yung sign dyan, mapupunta siya dito. So this becomes y is equals to the square root of x plus 4. Then we will change back yung y sa symbol na f raised to negative 1 of x is equals to the square root of x plus 4. And then like we did dun sa previous example, yung radicand, kasi ito ay radical function, to find the restriction for the domain is we equate the radicand into this one, no, x plus 4, we equate it to greater than or equal to 0, and then solve for x positive 4 to the other side, magiging greater than or equal to negative 4. So our domain of the inverse function is equals to x such that x is greater than or equal negative 4. Okay. Now we will find the range of this quadratic function. So the range, sabi nga natin, is the domain of the inverse function. So the range is x such that x is greater than or equal to negative 4, while yung ating range of the inverse function is the domain of the original function. Okay, so range natin ay naman, y such that y is greater than or equal to 0. Okay, so ito naman yan. Thank you very much and hope you have learned from this lesson. This is Sir Bren. Again, don't forget to like this video and please subscribe to my channel. I will see you on my next video. Goodbye and God bless you all.